So, let us inquire, what is Natya? What does the term Natya mean? And what does it mean in the Indian tradition? Who is this Shastra talking about? The word Natya means the activities of Nata. Nut. What does nut mean? Who is a nut? A man, a woman, or even the third gender? So, nut is somebody who performs, somebody who passes on through gestures, through speech, through dance, through singing, maybe even playing an instrument. Nut is the person who communicates, and the whole activity of that nut is called Natya. So, Natya is the activity of nut. And who is a nut? As I explained to you, a nut is the person who communicates. Now, in common language, particularly in Hindi today, the word nut has a rather derogatory connotation. It refers to people who do some kind of an acrobatic act on the roadside, who are very unfortunately poor, and they are something like an elevated beggar. So, seeing this as a nut, we get a very wrong impression of what is the concept of nutter, what is the nut, or what was the idea of a nut, right from ancient times in India through medieval times till the modern life, when professional nutters were denigrated and they were not given that elevated space anymore. But of course, now they are acquiring a new space in a new art form. For instance, all our great actors like Amitabh Bachchan and Balraj Sahani and Dilip Kumar, they are all nutters and they perform. They may perform in film, but they perform just as the nutters used to perform on stage. So, nutter is the performer. In English, the word for them would be the one who presents or the one who performs. That is a nut. You may say today that a nut is an actor, a person who acts on stage, a person who acts in film. So, an actor is a nutter. Now, that is true, but only partly true, because the idea of what is an actor is not sufficient to describe the complete art of a nutter. Because nut is somebody who is capable of complete communication, not just communication through speech, not through communication through music alone, not through communication by hand gestures, not communication by a particular kind of dress or a makeup, not just communication by his or her location in a place. No, not just any one of these, but all of these together. When all of these together are performed by a person, then that person is the complete nutter. Nut, of course, is also the dancer. Nut, of course, is also the acrobat. He or she is also the actor, the singer, the one who does all kinds of gestures, one who dresses in various ways, who changes the role. He is sometimes acting, let us say, Shakuntala, or sometimes Dushyant, or sometimes Rama or Sita or Duryodhana, or in modern stories, he could be a bank clerk or an engineer or a common worker. So, a nut is one who takes so many shapes, so many sizes, so many colors, so many rupas. And in other words, he is able to represent whatever is a human being on this earth. So a Nata is not just the dancer, but of course, Nata is considered to be in many ways beginning as a dancer. And therefore, we have this term Nataraj, which is used for Shiva. But then, one must not make the mistake that it is only for dance that there is Nataraj, because in the dance of Nataraj himself, there is the whole cosmos. So the Indian idea of a Nata, therefore, cannot be expressed properly, sufficiently by the word actor, because an actor usually in a modern film, Eastern or Western, is one who speaks dialogue and moves around and makes certain expression. So that is an actor. He or she is not a singer. He or she is not capable of representing things through very sophisticated, highly conventionalized gestures. So that way, the classical Nata was a person who could do many things. He did not depend upon his original face. He could put on a mask. He could put on some other face, pratimukha, what was called in Greek prosopon, a face which is not his or her face, but the face of a god or the face of a person, a warrior from the underworld or an evil spirit. So anything which needs to be represented can be done by a Nata. Therefore, the word Nata also shows a cardinal philosophic understanding about what is this world and what is the relationship of the human body to this world. We have this cosmos. It is full of things. It is full of variety. It is full of so many things that, let alone an individual, even a culture may not be able to discover and describe all of it. The attempt to describe is made by Nata. How does the Nata do it? The Nata presumes, or the Nata is actually a representation of the whole cosmos in the human body. So this human body, which is called pind, that is a unit, a physical, carnal, fleshy unit. Now this unit of a person, a living human being, is the same as the whole cosmos. There is an ancient saying, Yat pinde tat brahmande. Whatever is present in a human body is also present in the whole cosmos. And the reverse of it, Yat brahmande tat pinde. Whatever is to be seen in this whole universe is in this single body. So the Nata is therefore capable of having the whole cosmos in the body and through the body represent the entire cosmos. Now, this is a very fundamental idea to Indian theatre or Indian drama, that the Nata is united with the cosmos, and the primary purpose of Natya is to describe whatever is there in this universe.